Welcome back, everybody, to episode number 2 of the Wizard101 walkthrough series. I am recording this right after I recorded number 1, so I hope to see some support on that episode, but I have no idea quite yet. We are here in Unicorn Way, and we are about to talk to Private Connolly for the very first time. Fred Frost Fury is here. Let's get started. Let's hit the X button and begin our first quest, I would say. This is actually the first quest, yeah.
What's that? You say the headmaster sent you to help us? Well then, you're just the person, or wizard, I've been waiting for.
Excellent.
This used to be a pleasant street, but we've been invaded by hordes of strange creatures. The guards and I have been doing our best to push the creatures back, but we're no match for their dark magic, especially the undead. Maybe your fancy wizard magic will do the trick. Go battle a few of those lost souls, then report back to me. Good luck.
To battle the monsters, when you get closer.
Alright, thank you. Oh, I accidentally skipped some of that dialogue, but it's okay. We are here in Unicorn Way. We have our first quest to battle some of the lost souls. Let's set a mark. Let's put a mark right there, just so we can easily teleport back, but we're not really gonna need that right now against these lost souls. We will later once we get down the street a little bit, especially like we had to head down to the very end by like Lady Oriel. But all right, so what do we even have here? I guess we can use really anything. I guess we'll use the imp because it's like 55 health, 55, and imp has the biggest accuracy. So you want to use the best accuracy so you don't fizzle. Ouch! The lost soul can pack a punch here. Is this it? Is this the first kill for Fred Frost Fury? And it is. GG's in the chat. What is this guy doing? He just stole my battle circle. Crazy. So we defeated 1 out of 2. Let's go defeat our second lost soul. Let's help them find their way back to wherever they came from, I guess. So they're lost. I don't know. Do another imp. Imp's just the best strategy against these lost souls. We have the lowest chance of fizzling. These lost souls are actually quite tough. What the?
Beaten by a mere student wizard? Come, souls, let's get lost somewhere safer. While your character is transparent,
all right, Gamma.
From combat,
we do not need
time,
your information, Gamma.
Before it wears off.
Let's take a look at our spell deck actually, because I feel like we don't need like this frost beetle. We probably don't need this scarab, and maybe frost beetle. The ice accuracy, I feel like it's a lot lower than it should be. I don't know. For the damage that it does, I feel like it is way too low as far as the accuracy goes, but it is what it is. We're heading back to Private Connolly now, talk to him, see what he has to say. I could have went back to the mark, but it wouldn't have saved that much time at the end of the day. Let's talk to him.
That's turned the tide. We'll follow your lead and start pushing these ghostly things back. But I'm worried we won't be able to drive the phantoms away for good without knowing why they're attacking us.
Good point.
We've got to find out what's behind this. Another intrepid student, Ceren, also came to help. Maybe he's learned something useful.
All right, let's talk to Ceren Nightchant. All right, I just made changes to the audio. Hopefully it's a little bit better. But let's talk to Ceren Nightchant.
Oh, hey there. I'm Ceren. You're new here, aren't you? Well, I for one am very glad you're here. I couldn't help but notice how you took down those lost souls. I have to say, I'm quite impressed by your spell-slinging skills. When I heard there was trouble on Unicorn Way, I rushed right over. But then I saw what's out there. Skeletal pirates. Skeletons I can handle, but skeletal pirates? Pah! Yar! No thank you! Pirates give me the heebie-jeebies.
Excuse me, did I hear you two talking about skeletal pirates? If you're going to face them, please come talk to me first.
Okay, Olivia.
It would be good to know exactly what we're up against. Do you think you could battle a few skeletal pirates to see how tough they are? Great! I'll mark the location on your map. Thank you so much for doing this. Good luck!
Ooh, press.
Ooh! All right, we have to beat some skeletal pirates now. And it looks like Olivia down below also has a quest for us. Let's take a look. Now, normally I won't accept all these side quests immediately, but I know what this one is, so I will do this one.
I'm glad I overheard you two wizards talk about those pesky skeletal pirates. They're looting the street and making such a mess. If something isn't done, we could be forced to leave the city. Please, will you help us?
Olivia is offering quests marked with stars are part of the main story.
All right.
Side quests are optional, but allow you to gain additional rewards.
So we do that because it's the same thing. If ever a quest makes you do the same thing, it's just efficient to do it at the same time, you know, because you can basically complete both of these quests at the same time. So why not do it? You know, why not do it? So let's battle the skeletal pirate, and we also leveled up, and I got a new quest. Thaumaturgy. Is that how you say it? I really don't know yet. I should probably figure that out before I record the next episode, but let's battle the skeletal pirate. We have to beat 2 of these bad boys. Let's get her done. And I should have said at the beginning, I will be doing most of this playthrough completely solo. Obviously, there are some things that it's just not going to be possible to do solo, like pretty big dungeons and stuff. But all of like the mobs and the regular bosses, I'm going to do solo. And let's go. We one-shotted the skeletal pirate. That's absolutely massive. And we already completed the Olivia Dawnwillow one. We just have to beat one more. All right, we have Treated Frost Beetle again. I guess we'll do Frost Beetle again. Hopefully it does 85. But we have no stats on any of our gear. I would like some damage, like maybe even like 2% damage. That could be good right now. But really, everything is kind of negligible. And we got the lowest range. See, most of these spells have a range, right? And we got the lowest out of the range. Let's do the imp, though. I'm getting fire catted, but let's go and send in our imp. Hopefully, don't fizzle. We have not fizzled yet in this playthrough. Imagine we go the entire playthrough without fizzling. That's hilarious.
Yarr! Parley, parley! Ye got guts, little wizard. More than us, to be sure, but ye be no match for that which rattles in the darkness.
I love that. So what rattles in the darkness? Could it be Rattlebones? All right, let's talk to Olivia Dawnwillow.
Oh, bless you, child. I don't have much to offer in thanks. But please, take this magic ring. Maybe it'll help you in your adventures.
To put on new equipment, mousing.
Thanks again, young wizard. Maybe I can find another helpful young wizard to help sweep up all these eye patches.
That's actually hilarious. Okay, we have our first equipment that we can equip. It's a flawed opal band. It's going to give us 10 additional health, which is not much, but we'll take it. Can you actually see the ring on your finger? Looks like you can. I thought maybe something changed when I equipped it. Like my body looked like it like moved a little bit, but looks like it didn't. Let's talk to Ceren now.
Oh, wow! You made it back! I mean, how'd it go? What did you learn?
Were you surprised I made it back?
The pirates warned about a rattle in the darkness? See, this is what I was talking about. Pirates are always creepy and frustratingly vague. What is clear is that some evil magic has emerged here, and we're going to need more than a handful of guards to stop it.
That is true, Ceren.
There is a powerful, ancient being who may be able to help us understand the dark forces we're facing, the wise seraph, Lady Oriel. Not only does Lady Oriel possess strong magic, she's also the warden of the fairies, and they keep her well informed. Perhaps she's heard something about this rattle in the darkness. Go speak with her in the hedge maze at the far end of Unicorn Way.
All right. Oh, we also got a hat and a level up. Let's go. Let's equip this just so we get 2%. Like, we get 2% resist or frost, which is not really that good. It's like basically if a frost beetle comes at us, it might be a little bit easier. We're not going to do this quest quite yet. We'll do that later. But now I have to make the 429 step walk all the way to the end of the Unicorn Way, which is a extremely long walk with no mount. So I will just cut. Wooden chest. Let's go. Wooden chest part 2. Insane place. All right, we have made it to the hedge maze here at the end of Unicorn Way. We have some like scary, I don't know, what's the right word here? Music, sound effects going on. I love the mist and like the fog too. It's just incredible. Let's head into the hedge maze here. See what Lady Oriel has to say. There she is.
Halt! What purpose brings you into our hedge maze?
The darkness.
Forgive me, young wizard. These dark times make me leery of new faces. But now I see the light within you. We've much to discuss.
Let's get discussed then, Lady Oriel. She's a seraph, which is a life spell as well, rank 4.
The evil forces that loosed the undead upon Unicorn Way have also corrupted my precious fairies. Please, you must help them. Vile bone cages have appeared along Unicorn Way. They are filled with a mysterious dark magic that corrupts all fairy folk who venture near them. Dispel the dark magic in the bone cages, then bring me fairy dust from those it corrupted. It may reveal to me who is behind this atrocity. It pains me to say it, but the only way to obtain the fairy dust is to wrestle it from the dark fairies in combat. Try to be gentle. Once you've dispelled the bone cages and collected the fairy dust, return to me immediately. Good luck, young wizard. May the light guide you.
I'm a little bit confused on what happens after you defeat an enemy in Wizard101. Do they die or do they just like get knocked out? Because Lady Oriel would make me think that they don't die. They just like she said wrestle with them, which is a little strange to me. But let's open up some of these bone cages. There's one. There's two. And then we'll get into this battle and defeat one of our first dark fairy. We need to defeat 2 of them. We're actually about to level up as well, which is pretty sick. 115 damage. So the only thing that could one-shot this dark fairy would be a thunder snake, which we don't have in our deck right now. Well, we do, but we didn't get it pulled there. I guess we could disable some of like the other spells in our spell deck just so we have like thunder snake available every time, but it is what it is. Oh, bloodbath, that hurts. 80 damage. You're gonna pay for that dark fairy. Oh, now we get it. It's okay. Imp it up. This is gonna be a strategy early on. Just rank 1 brute forcing our way through. That's pretty much it. We collected 1 of 2 fairy dust. Now I think since the game released, there has been updated like odds of collecting things. I think it's very easy to collect stuff now, whereas before it may not have been so easy. There are definitely some very iconic, I shouldn't say iconic, but like quests that people have notoriously a good word, had a hard time collecting stuff on. This one I think it might be guaranteed, but I don't know for sure. Let's throw a thunder snake. Hopefully we don't fizzle. It's very possible we get our first fizzle right here, though. Did I call it? I may have called it there, and now we don't get it again. Let's go with the Frost Beetle then. I feel like Frost Beetle might be the worst spell actually out of these rank 1s because it doesn't do that much damage, but it has pretty bad accuracy for such low damage that it does. Like 75 there for 80% accuracy. It's really not the best, but let's imp it. Let's end this battle. Go talk to Lady Oriel once again. Hopefully she can figure out what's happening to these fairies. And then we can go stop the cults. But let's get the ending first. Ooh, there's a double battleground over there. As I said, I'm going to try to do this game solo for the best as I can.
I just feel the darkness down in my bones. But now that terrible cloud has been lifted. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Okay, so that dialogue makes me think that they definitely don't die. But I feel like there are some battles in this game where your opponent dies. I don't know, or it makes you. It's like assume that they do because of like what you collect from them. You know, like I don't know what.
You hear a tiny, joyful voice call your name.
When the time comes, I'll give an example.
Thank you for helping us, kind wizard. Your courage and benevolence will not soon be forgotten by the fairy folk.
Amazing, thank you very much. Oh, let's stand in here. Should give me a little heal or something. All right, what's up, Michael? Mana burst. Red Frost Fury. God, it has to be one of the best names, though. So next.
You've cemented your reputation as a hero to the fairy folk, young wizard. With the bone cages dispelled, I can help the other corrupted fairies in time. Now we must root out who is behind this attack. Please, let me examine the fairy dust. Is that? But how? The fairy dust displays scars of a dark magic banished from this world long ago. Could it be? Rattle in the darkness? Rattlebones. In life, a ruthless tyrant who was banished to the underworld for his crimes. If I focus, perhaps I can sense his location. Oh, so much darkness. No, my vision is obscured. All I see is a tower ringed in bones. Ceren Nightchant knows Unicorn Way. Perhaps he can help. You must hurry. Here, take this broom. It will allow you to travel to Ceren much faster. Now fly, and may the light guide you.
You've received a temporary map to equip.
Sick.
Quickly, you must ride to Ceren at once. Ask him if he knows of a tower ringed in bones. Go.
All right, we'll go. We have some more frost resist. I guess ice is like the resist class, so I guess we're gonna get a lot of resist items, and we now have our actual enchanted broom here. Plus 40. I thought it was plus 20%. It's plus 40. That's pretty good. I do have a marker though, so I don't actually need to use the broom right now, but I probably will because running around with no mount is like it is not fun.
Hello! You were gone for so long, I was beginning to worry you'd run off and joined a skeletal pirate crew. What did Lady Oriel have to say?
I would never do that, Ceren.
Oriel thinks an underworld tyrant named Rattlebones is behind all this? Wicked. Let me think. He's in a tower ringed in bones. Well, the skeletal pirates do seem to be concentrated around the old archives. Try looking there. Here, I'll mark it on your map.
All right, guys, we are about to defeat Rattlebones here. We're going to do the Private Connolly mission after, but let's equip our mount for the very first time. We're on a 1-day timer now. I don't know how often you get temporary mounts from like doing quests. I don't think it's very often, to be honest. We actually are over 600 health now. A level 4 already, which is pretty good for Unicorn Way, I think. I don't know what level you're supposed to be after Unicorn Way, but we really haven't done anything except for the one extra side quest. But let's go beat Rattlebones here. Our very first boss. Let's go. It is... Whoa, wait, what? Rattlebones is a rank... He's not even a boss. He's a rank 1 elite.
Good work, my thrall. This could be the tome Bannister seeks. Now what's this? A wizard? Excellent. I could use a combat break. Let's play.
So Rattlebones technically should be a boss, but he's a rank 1 elite for some reason. The same as a Dark Fairy. But we have our first battle against 2 opponents at the same time. So we have to get some strategy going here. We also don't even go first. That's brutal. I'm going to throw a Thunder Snake at the Dark Fairy. Hopefully it kills. Hopefully it don't fizzle either. But Rattlebones, the rank 1, is passing on rank 1. That's a little strange, honestly. But let's see what happens here. Let's go, Fred. Come on, Fred. Let's go, Fred. Give me a 135. That's a 145. A 135. That's a 135. That's the biggest attack right there. So a lot of the animations do different things for like the animation is slightly different if it's a low end attack or a high end attack. That animation right there was definitely the high end attack, which is why I knew. But yeah, nothing's gonna be able to kill. So I think we go Imp here. Let's go Imp. Let's lower his health a little bit. And I'll probably come in with a Frost Beetle or something. It's like a dark pixie me. It's 73 damage. Wait, we have like... Why is it 73? Do we have some resist for other schools as well? Of course, 55. We have the low end of the Imp. Now we need 80. Do we go Firecat? We probably should not have done Imp, but I didn't think it was going to do the low end. I guess we'll go Firecat here. 75%. Let's go. We got lucky with Thunder Snake. Hopefully we can get lucky with the Fire Cat. But Rattlebones. We definitely have some like universal resist going on here, I feel. Didn't end up fizzling though. That's not good. We have a Bloodbat. I feel like Bloodbat might be Not as good as the Frost Beetle. I guess we'll go Frost Beetle then. Hopefully we get the high end of the Frost Beetle. Get a solid kill off of Rattlebones. Hopefully drop some good loot as well. I mean, it is... That's a huge hit! 126? We could be in trouble here. Come on, big attack here. 95. Massive.
The day is
got a pet as well.
young one.
Is that a drop?
Master's plan is already in motion. You haven't heard the last rattle in the darkness.
In his haste to leave, Rattlebones dropped the tome he was holding.
All right.
It could be important. Perhaps Ceren will know what should be done with it.
So I feel like this was like this myth sprite here was the drop from the boss. It wasn't. It's not like a scripted drop. I don't think you're supposed to get a pet this early, or at least like, because there's a quest after Unicorn Way that gives you your first pet, but we just got one. Wily Simba. We might as well equip. Why not, right?
You've just once it hatches, you can equip it just as you would any other pet.
As you walk back onto Unicorn Way, you can't help but notice that the dark magic that was previously choking the street seems to have abated.
Nice. I will grab this Mistwood and then teleport back here. Gotta get those reagents, you know, gotta do some crafting. You know what I'm saying? But let's talk to Sarah Nightchat here.
You did it, didn't you? You beat Rattlebones!
I did it, Sarah. Can you believe it?
The darkness plaguing Unicorn Way is lifting. Look! With Rattlebones defeated, the gods should be able to drive away the rest of the undead horde. Ooh, that tome looks important. You should take it to the library in the Commons. Harold Argleston will know what to do with it.
So we can actually get a potion and a spell for... I wonder what spell you actually get for this. And we got some boots. Oh, it's 1 universal resist. Let me see my stats real quick. I don't. I only have 4 ice resist. Why was I getting resist to like every school? It's very strange. I think 1 resist is better than 2 just to ice, so... I'll equip the Exploder boots. They are blue as well, and so they match, which is good. If they didn't match, honestly, I may not have equipped it, but we are going to finish up Unicorn Way in this episode, so we are not going to do this quest quite yet. This is like the last thing we'll do in this video, but let's talk to Private Connolly and finish up this quest here.
I sent Private Orion down the street a while ago, and he's not back yet. With all these lost souls about, I fear the worst. Orion's a good friend of mine. Could you go see if he's all right? He may be hiding in one of their houses. See if you can find him.
So this is a side quest, so I didn't mention this earlier, but you can actually decline side quests. You don't have to do them, but we will do this one. Saving Private Orion. This is a classic side quest. One of the most classic side quests in the game, I think. Did we just get +4 health? Why did we get +4 health? Oh, because we leveled up. No, we didn't. We didn't level up. It's really weird that we know exactly what house Private Orion's in. You know, we just know. It could be any house.
Get back on, Dead Fiend? Oh, a student, is it? You're a brave one. Connolly sent you to check up on me? I'm well, but I did have a bit of a scare. I was making my rounds when a horrifying ghost swept out of nowhere. I recognized her from the old stories. Lady Blackhope, the Wailing Widow. I'm not ashamed to say she scared me half to death. I hightailed it here and shut the door. I can't leave this place if she's still out there. Blackhope Tower's not far away. That must be where she came from. Maybe something in there can drive her spirit away.
All right, we have... Is that the... What is that? Is that the Arcana? No, I don't think it is, but... All right, we have our actual first boss, because I don't think Rattlebones can actually count as a boss. I just can't... Because he doesn't say it's a boss. Like, it says he's a rank 1 elite, you know? So... This is actually going to be our first boss.
You say the city guards are scared of me? Well, they should be. Every Malister has opened the seals. The dead rise. Let all who still live beware. My dark master will be avenged. You want me to stop haunting this street? Let's see if you have enough spirit to stop me.
All right, we have Lady Blackhope here and a Skeletal Corsair. I believe the Skeletal Corsair is a unique mob to just this tower. I don't think you can see the Skeletal Corsair anywhere else. So, really cool stuff. We gotta take out the 235. Definitely our toughest battle this far at least. What am I even trying to say at this point? I guess we go Firecat here. Hopefully it kills. You gotta hope it does, right? We don't fizzle. Come on, come on. 100. That's huge place. Skeletal Corsair didn't even get an attack off. Gotta love when it happens. We're gonna get blood batted here. We do have our pet. A boost? I get a boost? How do I get a boost? What's actually happening with that? I thought I had 1 resist. I don't know what's going on with that, but let's send an Ice Beetle out. We're gonna fizzle, of course. Fizzle as well. Lady Blackhope might just be built different here. Has to be one of our toughest opponents. Why do I keep saying that this far? Jeez. I'm struggling to talk here in Wizard101. That's a 125 damage. That's a pretty good amount. Almost half health, I think. Or is it half health? Exactly half health here. There we go. We got some ice resist. At least we're not getting ice boosted here. How did she boost me with that myth bloodbath? That's crazy. We have 110. I don't think anything can kill, so we're just going to use the highest accuracy, which would be an Imp and a Scarab. Oh my god, Imp and Scarab have the same damage? And Dark Spray? Wow, okay. That's intriguing to me. But we'll send an Imp out. Maybe I get a boost here. Oh no, she's life. I would have gotten a resist. I thought she was death for some reason. But, we should be able to win this one boost again. What? Can anyone explain what's happening with this boost? I don't understand this. It's Lady Blackhope, rank 2 boss. But let's throw a Dark Sprite right back at her. Maybe we'll get a boost here. But this is our first actual boss. It was kind of tough, but we didn't even lose that much damage, did we?
I suppose you have enough spirit after all. Go tell the guardsmen I will haunt them no longer.
Thank you, Lady Blackhope. And there's the tome that I will get as a side quest later on. I'll come back and get that myself. But there's the tome in Unicorn Way if you need that for your Boris, I think it's Boris Tallstaff quest. To get like the life magic, the history of life magic tome or something. I'm not going to have that all on camera. If you want to know all that stuff, it's probably online somewhere. But let's talk to Private Orion.
You defeated Lady Blackhope? Thanks, Wizard. I'll return to my post now. As a favor,
what was
please
that?
don't tell Private Connolly what happened. I don't want him to think I'll flee from the first ghost that chases me. I only run from the really scary ones.
Alright, so we found Private Orion. Let's go back to Private Connolly then. Complete this little side quest. I think he has another one for me that I guess we gotta do. But let's finish this up.
I see you found Orion. I suppose some monster scared him out of his wits and he was too frightened to come back.
That's exactly what happened.
Well, see, what had happened was...
Well, it's not the first time, and I wager it won't be the last. All's well that ends well. Thanks for finding him, Wizard.
Say,
level
can you
up!
check up on someone for me? I usually see Dorothy out shopping by now, but I fear she's too afraid to leave home. She's just down the road a bit, and she usually keeps her lights on. She doesn't like all the lost souls roaming around. Can't say that I blame her.
Yellow Brick Road, Dorothy Gale. Yeah, I think this is the last. Oh, we do have Diego the Duel Master quest, I guess, in Unicorn Way, but I think this is actually the last quest of Unicorn Way. Technically, I don't think Diego the Duel Master really counts. I think it's like a tutorial for maybe even PvP, and maybe not this early. But we did get another robe, and that was the Cloak of Calamity, which I will not put on because I don't even. It's a 1 resist to death. And, like, it doesn't even look good, so... Let's talk to Dorothy Gale.
Oh, hello. You say that Private Conley was worried about me? He always does fret so. I'm all right, but I wish someone could do something about all those ghosts outside. Sometimes I wish Auntie Em could join me here. I'd feel better with her around. Say, I was having my friends over for dinner, but they are running late. I fear for their sake with all those ghosts roaming around. Could you check up on them? My 2 friends live on this street, down towards the park area. Look for a house with a light on in the window. You can't miss it.
There's only one house with a light on in this entire street. What? Seems unbelievable, Dorothy, but I'll take your word for it, I guess. Let's go talk to Dorothy's friends. I probably could have said a Mark, but it is what it is. Fred Frost Fury doesn't care. He just goes on his room and goes and talks to Dorothy's friends, this is a direct call out to The Wizard of Oz. Have you guys seen that movie? Let me know. It's actually historically like...
What? You say that Dorothy is looking for us? We were just about to be on our way.
Oh, I told you we should have left earlier. Now we've gone and made her worry about us.
I'm sorry, but I cannot find my oil can. You wouldn't want me seizing up on the way there.
Oh dear, we always go through this. Can you return to Dorothy and tell her we'll be running late as usual?
I keep getting interrupted by the dialogue. First of all, don't you guys have phones in this universe? No phone. You can't just call Dorothy yourself, be like, hey, I'm running late. You gotta make the little level 5 wizard do it. Unbelievable, these guys. But, all right, let's talk to Dorothy Gale. And then go back to Private Connolly. And then we'll talk to Harold Argleston, I believe, to end this episode off. But, yeah, it's good to get some of these side quests done. Let's talk to Dorothy Gale, Wizard of Oz. Let's go.
They are safe and sound? It's good to know that they are just running late. Now I won't have to worry. I always fear a wicked witch might show up and whisk them back to her castle. This land is so strange. Not like back at the farm. But I do like it here. Headmaster Ambrose is such a nice wizard.
True.
And my new friends are nice too. I'd say that in all, this place is as fun as a barrel of flying monkeys.
Would you say hello to Private Connolly for me?
Sounds good. I'll go right and talk to him right now. The flying monkeys, that's a Wizard of Oz reference. Pretty on the nose, honestly, but it is what it is.
Glad to hear Dorothy is doing well.
And we got some ruby slipperies, which is just not as good. So I think we finished every single quest in Unicorn Way at this point. We'll head to the Wizard City Library. I guess we'll do Diego at some point in the future, not right now. But we will collect this flask and go talk to Harold Argleston, who will give us a spell and a... What else does it give us? A potion. That's pretty good. That's a pretty good reward for a quest. Also, Boris has a quest. I guess we'll grab that as well. Let's talk to Harold first.
Well, hello there. I don't think I've seen you in the library before. I'm Harold Argleston, Master Librarian Extraordinaire. You say you recover this tome from an underworld tyrant who is going to give it to his dark master, Malastair?
Correct.
I do believe this is a matter for Headmaster Ambrose. You should take the tome to him at once. But before you go, allow me to reward you for your heroics. Please accept this treasure card on behalf of the denizens of Wizard City.
Treasure cards are press P to open your during combat. Remember, unlike regular spell cards,
that's what I got.
Can only be used
once.
Oh,
okay.
So use them
Gamma.
wisely.
Chill out, Gamma. Okay, we did not get our actual spell. I thought they were getting me this spell counted as that, but it does not. What does Boris want here?
Whoa there, chum. Stop a second and introduce yourself. Me? I'm Boris Tallstaff, case reporter at the Ravenwood Student Gazette.
This guy talks very fast.
I make the noise, I rattle the cages, I ask the tough questions, like, what's the deal with magic? Where did it come from? How did we learn it? We need to ask these questions, and, if there's time, answer them. But how? Books, huh? You know, you might be onto something there. But all the best history books were stolen by ghosts looking for the order of something. If you happen to find any of these books, bring them back my way, kid. I'll condense them into one crackerjack article on the history of magic.
This quest has multiple... Use these arrow keys to select the objective you
All right, so this one...
And the quest arrow will point you to...
Oh, it tells you exactly where it is now. Before, it just said Unicorn Way. Now it literally tells you Blackhope Tower. So I'll do this as we go along. It's kind of just like a quest that you should probably pick up at this point just to have it, because you do get, like, some decent stuff. I don't know if it's that good, but a level 10 Athame Frostbite is not too bad, so... Let's go and talk to Merrill Ambrose. And that is where we will end this episode. Hopefully we get a good spell. I don't know what the spell is, so hopefully it's good and we can actually use it here. But let's hit X.
Oh, good. You're back. I'm anxious to hear your update on Unicorn Way. Evil darkness summoned from the underworld? Oh, my. Rattlebones, you say? But he was banished centuries ago. How could... Oh, Malistaire. Of course. But why? Rattlebones was searching the Unicorn Way archive for this tome. Well, let me see what it is. On the trail of the Order of the Fang. Oh, my stars. I will certainly look into this. While I do that, you need to attend to the matter of your long-delayed enrollment. If you are to truly master your magical talents, we must induct you officially into our academy. I'll send you now to Mr. Lincoln, our registrar in Ravenwood. He will introduce you to our professors and help you begin your studies.
From time to time, you'll see icons appear on the right side. Many people
Tool
do. If you miss a tooltip, look for it
tips.
in your tooltip log by pressing Q and clicking the top left icon.
All right.
Potion flasks, like the one... If you... Oh, and most importantly, make sure they are completely full, with a top on them, or you cannot use them when you need them.
All right, guys, we have our first potion. We have freeze, which I am not going to use. It's just not useful at this point. That guy just leveled up. Congrats to Zedekiss Shadowburn there. Let's equip our new badge, which is Hero of Unicorn. We also have new pet owner, which I don't think we were supposed to get at this point, but we got lucky with the RNG and got that myth sprite, which is kind of sick, honestly. It's kind of sick. I mean, let's be honest. It's kind of sick. We will talk to Mr. Lincoln in the next video and start our actual enrollment and see what happens then. But as of right now, we are Fred Fury, the hero of Unicorn Way. And I'll see you in episode number 3, guys. See ya.